Namaskar, good evening, and welcome to the 15th episode of Encounter with Alok, sponsored by Zozo DMC, which is a destination management based company out in London and Scotland. It does a lot of FIT tools and other tool packages. Today, we have a very special guest. She's an author actively writing about her calling and purpose in life. Her passion is to bring to the world an education system, teaching parents super skill and how to leave a legacy of love. Her first book, Born to Stand Out, to Fit In, was globally the best seller in one of the categories in Amazon. Her second book is still to come. So let's welcome all the way from London, Teuta Avdyli. Let's connect to Teuta. So connecting to Teuta, and I think so she is here. Let's see, Teuta. Yes, Teuta is here. Hello, good morning, Teuta. How are you?
Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hi, everyone.
Good to see you, Teuta. How have you been? How's life? How's everything?
It is a blessing. Yeah, thank you very much for being here and inviting me in this TV show. I am very blessed and privileged to having me.
Thank you. I'm so obliged and really want to thank you from bottom of my heart that you are here. Thank you. So let me tell you about my show. This platform has been made to acquire knowledge and entertain people. So in this segment, we have got 3 rounds. First round will be to get to know you about your achievements, what things you did. Second round will be from the travel part, and the third round will be from a rapid fire round. So you good to go? You good to start, Teuta?
Okay, let's start then. I'm excited.
Good. So the first encounter question to Teuta Avdyli will be this. So Teuta from Albania, you from Albania. From Albania to UK, how has your journey been? Wanted to know.
Oh, okay. My journey, standing where I'm this today, it wasn't easy. It was a long journey filled with emotion and pain, sleepless night, crooked path, and rough roads. But every lesson learned was worth every pain. So I came here 20 years ago. And of course, as every refugee, when you come to a different country, you have lots of challenges. The language was a barrier, and new language, new people, new culture, new food, everything new. So I had to kind of adapt and do a quick bouncing and to adapt with UK life. And I started first to learn the language, and then I went from growth to growth, academically, professionally. I've done computer science bachelor's degree, and I have 2 beautiful children. I am a wife, I am a mother. So as you said, you introduced me very well. My second book, I have written 2 books. First one, Born to Stand Out, was 6 global bestseller in Amazon in 6 categories. And the second book, which soon to be released, Family Legacy of Love. So yes, and after, let me go back from your question. After I finish bachelor's degree, I was looking to do master degrees. After my children were, now my children were full-time at school. I was rejoiced in that moment. Mom, you know what I'm talking about. Get rid of your children. Please don't get me wrong. I love my children. But after being 10 years a stay-at-home mom, I said, now I was ready to break free and to put myself for a change. Now I have time to do my own things and to create my own dreams. I felt the happiest woman in the world. But little did I know that I was getting ready for what was coming next. Something that would change my life forever. It is that moment when you say, that's it. My life has come to an end. I cannot take it anymore. I was riding the bicycle and I stopped at the traffic lights. And waiting for the traffic lights, when out of blue, a huge bang!
Oh
I
my
was
God.
flung to the side of the road and I was knocked down on the ground. I couldn't comprehend what was happening to me. My heart came to my throat, from the sunshine to the darkness, when I saw a big, heavy lorry came over my legs 3 times.
Three
I
times.
screamed 3 times.
Oh my God.
I screamed for help, but the lorry driver didn't see me. And the second rollover, I screamed with a bitter cry, exceeding in a bitter cry. If you were there, you could see the desperation on my voice, on my heart, and on my soul. Pure terror. I couldn't come. The pain was unbearable, piercing, excruciating pain. And then the third rollover. I was looking around how to help myself. Oh yes, I saw a steel pole in front of me. I reached for it and I grabbed it with my 2 hands and I gave my body a big
My God.
push, hoping to save my legs from the third rollover. But I couldn't move an inch because my feet were stuck and trapped under the bicycle wheel. Then, that moment, I didn't know if I'd live or die. Pure terror. I felt utterly powerless, perplexed, and dignified. That was the worst feeling, to being completely lost. And then I had the courage to raise my head and to see the state of my leg, pool of blood gushing everywhere. Then I knew that something was extremely, severely wrong. And then, do you know, we leave God on the last time. I lifted my voice and my eyes and I said, God, please let me live. Let me live, even without arms, even without legs, but just live, just keep my mind and keep my heart.
Wow.
Do you know what was going around, what I was thinking at the time? I said, God, I haven't done nothing in this world. How can I go this way? The guilt, the shame that I felt. And then my children. Oh, my children, God, please don't leave them without mom. They are too young. How can I live this way without saying them my last goodbye?
Oh my God. You
I
are very
felt,
brave, Teuta. You are very brave, very bold. Really, hats off for that. Really. I feel pain when listening to this story. I didn't knew, but no, I feel pain.
was very traumatic, you know. I felt that I was leaving, you know, because I was so deep. I mean, they said that the ambulance, the police, they came in 4 minutes, but to me it felt all day. I couldn't comprehend. I mean, it was so unbearable. It's excruciating. I was just, and then, you know, I was felt that I was leaving because I couldn't manage anymore. I felt that I was leaving. I was completely accepting of death. I closed my eyes and I felt that I was in a bright, shine, white clouds. I could see my children, their faces, their smiles, calling, Mommy! Stream of tears were rolling down on my cheeks because I thought that I would never see them again.
Oh my God.
When something opened up, this powerful inner voice said to me, no, this is not your end yet. This too shall pass. How about your children? And immediately I got the will to live again. A sense of peace and unbelievable strength came over me that suppressed any human being and any understanding and comprehension. I could feel that sensation, that vibration, that energy through every fiber of my body. Know this, no past, no future, just the present moment exists. I was feeling more and thinking less. No family, no worries, no memories, just my eternity. What an amazing feeling. I describe it in the book and I say it like this: if I could, only just could describe that feeling. But we are not big enough and none of us can. We human beings we are foolish. We take life for granted. That was me once upon a time. I never knew how precious life is when I wanted to live, how priceless the breath is when I was gasping to get another breath, how precious family is when I wanted to say my last goodbye. Our life is not defined by how many breaths we take, but the moment that takes our breath away. And when I am reminded of this moment, I always become breathless. Soon, as you can imagine, I found myself at the hospital bed. I sustained serious injuries on my right ankle. Multiple operations. The main one lasted 12 hours.
Oh my
Four plates on my ankle, scars over on my legs, you know. I never forget when the doctor came to me and said, Teuta, you have sustained serious injuries, you know that? I said, yes. You're very lucky to be alive. I said, doctor, I believe in miracles because they happen every day. And he carried on. He said, we're gonna try our best, but we cannot promise that you'll be able to walk again. I looked down, I remained quiet, and I looked at him and said, doctor, it's okay. Do you know why? Because I was happy I was alive. I was happy that I could see my children. Also, at that time, my children came to visit me at hospital, and my son was 4 years old, and my daughter was 7 years old, and my son 4 years. He came to me and said, Mommy, you're not gonna die because we haven't finished our story yet.
Oh.
And then he came to me and he gave me a kiss and said, yuck, Mommy, you smell like a hospital. He looked at me again. He came near. He put his head over my chest and said, Mommy, no worries, Mommy. You're soon gonna smell like a flower again. I treasured that moment. In the time of my great pain, he put a smile on my face. What a blessing. From a 4-year-old son, those powerful words gave me hope. The power of the words. He can lift us or he can put us down. And the first day that I was discharged from hospital, do you know what he did? He rushed on the garden, zoomed out, and he came in my room when I was laid down with his hand under his back. He said, Mommy, I was looking for a beautiful flower like you, but I couldn't find any because it was winter that time. But I just find this. And he showed me a small yellow flower. Every time when I remind of this moment, it gives me a teary eyes. You know, I am a mother. Whoever is a mother will never forget those moments. He enriched my life. He enriched my story to tell the world that no matter the weather, you can bring your own sunshine. You can bring your beautiful flower in you.
Wow.
And as you can imagine, my recovery was very difficult. 8-month bedridden. My husband, thank God that I had him, and I have him, thank him. And he washed me, he cared for me like a baby. And was yes, of course, my children were put to very difficult situation, but you know, sometimes these hard moments, we have to go through harsh time to really appreciate life.
Wow.
And that was inside of my window, the walls of my room, looking and listening to the birds chirping and looking people going around and walking, I said, how blessed they are. And I was hoping that one day I will be able to take my children and to go out and to enjoy the freedom of the nature. That's where I started questioning my identity. That's where I started, who am I? God didn't save me for no reason. What is my identity? That's where I found myself and found my purpose.
Wow. Listening this tutor, really, it makes us emotional as well. And what a story we have to got to know. Lady coming from Albania, from refugee status, then coming over here, developing herself and making women's empowerment and positive speaker. And what a brave you are, what a life you have seen, and what a I can't explain. I can't really explain what my feelings are just now. So
Yeah, and
please
I
go
want
ahead.
to
Yeah.
say that now that what it's past and what I've been through, now I think, and I said, all of my struggles, my adversity, my trauma, my accident, they were not accident. They were there to prepare me for what was coming next. Most of them that I would never ever have imagined or believed,
Oh my God.
but we are the one, to pick up ourselves, and it's up to us to let those adversities or those setbacks and disappointment to write our story, or you
Yeah.
gonna write your own story. And that's what I did. I wrote my own story because I know for sure if someone who was in my place would not get up from that bed. But no, I said, because I promised God, I said, because the the guilt that I felt, my God, and I thank God that I still feel that emotion because it reminds me of that day. The guilt that I felt, God, I haven't done anything in this world. How can I go this? I felt guilt. I said, I want to live. Please give me another chance. And this time I'll do differently. I'll carry knowledge and help and empower families with so many challenging
Wow.
issues and empowerment.
Beautiful. Beautiful, tutor. Beautiful. Wow. What a motivation you have. What a dedication you have. I like that. Very good. So, moving to the question number two, I wanted to ask, like, what is born to stand out, not to fit? What does this mean? Your book that came out.
Okay, stand out means being yourself, celebrating the uniqueness of yourself, and being yourself and celebrating, but also and your realness of you and sharing that uniqueness for the betterment of everyone around you. You, just as you are amazing. You are wonderful. As the flamingo in the flock of pigeons, because there is only one of you in this entire planet of the 7 billion people. When you fit in, it's too easy to blend. And you go completely unnoticed. But when you are born, when you stand out, everything you say, everything you do, everything the way how you present yourself, whatever you say is congruent with your character. And when you practice this, not only you can stand out, but you can travel beyond that. And that is born to stand out.
Wow, what a beautiful meaning. And the thing is that being yourself, sharing uniqueness and betterment around you. Wow, what a positive thinking and positive view you have, Tuta. Well done. So,
Thanks. Thanks.
just wanted to know, like, what inspires you the most? What inspires you?
What inspires me? Well, that is a very good question. What inspires me? Love,
Wow.
happiness. Nature inspires me. My children inspires me. In fact, what inspires me is even little things inspire me all around because I am very grateful. Even cleaning the house, being around and enjoy that moment, that inspires me. What else inspires me? To help and inspire and empower other people. because I know how it feels. I was there. I passed that storms and I know how it feels. And I am able to help you. How did I overcome it? Because, you know, I said this, no matter the storm, whatever you're going through, physically, emotionally, problem with your family or divorce or losing jobs or whatever, or maybe you're thinking even to end up your life, stop, because it's not gonna last forever. It is like a storm. After the storm, the sun come out. And, you know, it's not permanent. It's just temporary. And what inspires me as well is like to help people, to send them to a different, to make them across, to send them to a different level better than I found them, to be accountable and to find, to be with there with the darkness and to show them the light as bright that they can see their own way through and break through to live an extraordinary and a happy and fulfilled life that they are created and meant to be.
Wow, very good. So on the next round, means next segment, I wanted to ask, why family of legacy? What does it mean to you?
Oh, family legacy. Family legacy of love. Family legacy is like the second book is called Family Legacy of Love. It's because, you know, since I became a mother, I understood that family is not only important thing, it is your everything. And children are a true expression of God's love. And I say, unfortunately, our world is confused, is messed up. What love is and what a difference can make. We no longer have a definition and a point of reference of love. Legacy is to leave something behind for your family, for generation, for community, for all your, for the whole world. So even when you are left, when you're gone, they still can benefit from that.
Wow, beautiful. See the texture you have in yourself, the morality you have, the education you have, the empowerment you give to people. My next question, it's just automatically it came in my mind. If you become the Prime Minister of UK, United Kingdom, what things would you do and what things you would like to change?
That is a very, very deep question. Okay, if I will be one day a prime minister, what I would like to do, I will do something for the betterment of our children education system. I feel that education is the most important thing and fundamental need for our children, for our future leaders, for our leader generation. Because if you teach our children like the right, if you give them a good education, that will determine our future leaders.
Wow, what a passion you have. Beautiful, beautiful saying. So, Boris, you should listen to that as well. Okay, so let's go to another question. Just you've received many awards, many awards you have received. While doing a research, I came to know that. So you received an award for Ambassador for Peace, Beautiful Survivor Awards, and Ambassador for Albanian Culture at Wages. So what does uh, can you explain about Ambassador for Albanian Culture for Wages?
Oh yes, this is a charity that we are all ambassadors to differ from that represent different countries. And then this is about women empowerment, coming together as a culture. Let's celebrate our diversity, our culture. Let's come together united and let's celebrate this uniqueness. Let's celebrate this being different from different countries. And yeah, this is one. But the Ambassador of Peace is a big organization actually, and that is very close to my heart. Because this is, I mean, their main mission is to bring peace in the world. I mean, and that is very close. I mean, we can't build bridges and peace. We can go from one heart to another heart, from one country to another country, until we create peace and love in this world that is
Wow.
getting colder and colder day by day. So
Wow.
we have to come united, and when we are all collectively come united and say no more, let's work for the betterment of this world.
Very good. Collectively, more united, spread peace, spread love. That's the word means everyone is looking for. Okay, so
Yes.
in the term of pandemic, now every every interviews and this I keep asking everyone in term of pandemic and Corona time, what you have been doing. So did you help any families, or what did you do to protect anyone, or what did you do to protect yourself?
Yes, thank you. Yeah. In this time, I mean, we've been many different, I mean, many families have been to different and struggles and problems, these unprecedented times. And yes, and we need, I think, and we have already proved that we've been more united than apart, because we might not be physically, but just saying to someone like this, far away, he gives, he gives them like a day to go, or just the word, the phrase, how are you, became the most popular word, phrase in this epidemics. But for these times that were locked down, I did 7 weeks decoding parenting, family and that I've done this under the UPF, Universal Peace of Federation, and we had lots of participants, parents, which they loved. It's like we did like the pillars of the parenting. What are they? It's the communication, boundaries, and routines, and how to change behavior. And these are the pillars for a family to be happy, healthy, successful, and to be united. So,
Very
and
good.
to have a life that you always dreamt and hoped to have, a family that is you have successful family in your life, and those are on the book as well, that is included on my book. But yes, I did this 7 weeks decoding
Beautiful.
programming, so which I'm gonna carry on and continue this next month as well, so because it was very, very successful. And yes, and I have helped some families as well, uh, with as much as I could,
Very
with
good.
like
Very good.
financially.
Very good.
And yes, just be there, just be present, just say, we are vulnerable, when we have to come in the place of vulnerability, and when we come to that and there is a liberation, we have to reach out. We are. And this is in my, I would say that I am a people's person. I love being around people, and this is in my DNA. I could not think myself without serving others and being served to others.
Beautiful, beautiful, Teuta. I really want to clap at this moment because you said I am a people's person. Very,
Yes.
very good. So, Teuta, first round you clear by 100% marks, and I congratulate you on that. Thank you. So,
Thanks.
we move to round number two. Just one question will be from a travel part, as Zozo DMC is a partner, so they have mandatory made this section. So, wanted to ask, which is your favorite travel destination and why?
Oh, travel destination. Oh, that was okay. Switzerland.
Oh,
It's because I love the nature. I love the mountains. I love the fresh air. It's like you are one with the nature, and sometimes we need that peace within us, and sometimes to remind us that nature kind of bring us back, and it kind of energizes me, and it gives me inspiration. And
wow.
I love Switzerland. I
So,
love the picturesque places, high mountains, full of greens. Yeah.
so have you been to Scotland?
No, I haven't.
It,
I
it's
haven't.
it's
I was meant actually to go this summer, because I went with a camper van, but the camper van broke down, so
okay.
we had to stop our journey. But my plan was to go around Scotland.
It's a mini version of Scotland, Switzerland. So if you go to Highlands, it's beautiful. So you have a
Yeah.
friend. Whenever you want to come, do let me know, and
Yes.
I'll take you
Yes.
around. Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
that's very good.
Thank you. Yes.
So we move to round number 3, which is a fun round. It's called rapid fire round. So you good to go?
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So you need to answer in 1 or 2 lines, and you have to be very quick. Okay. So the first encounter rapid fire question to Teuta will be this: TikTok or Instagram?
TikTok.
TikTok. Book that changed your life?
Grow rich.
Grow Rich. Wow, what a book. How many languages can you speak?
Actually, I mean 2 languages. Let's say like 2.
Okay, 2. Pedicure or manicure?
Manicure.
Manicure, okay. What's your husband's best quality? Husband is listening. Remember
Hard
that.
worker.
Sorry?
Hard worker.
Hard worker. Very
Hard
good.
work.
Very good. You are early bird or night owl? You means you take a lot of time in means early bird or night owl? You are early sleeper or
Or
you
say
wake up till late?
ah early light early. Let's say an
Early
early
bird.
bird.
Okay, good. On scale of 1 to 10, how good are you in riding bicycle?
10 over 10. 13 years of cycling, and
Oh,
I
good,
can't
good.
cycle anymore.
No, no. Superman or Batman?
As Superman.
Good. Now this one is very interesting. Sing an Albanian song which comes in your mind right now.
Për mi portokale moj të njoha unë ty, lulet e limonit moj të bini në sy, e ngrije kokën lartë moj, se më do gjimali, binte gusha jote moj, aron portokali.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. You are a good singer. You have a very good voice. Okay, so this was the end of rapid fire round, and this was Teuta Avdyli with us. Thank you so much for coming on my show. Before closing my show, I want you to give a message to the world, to the nation. What message would you like to give to the world just now?
The message I will give like never give up. No matter, be that woman, be that man, ordinary but with extraordinary decision. Leave your brilliance in you. Give yourself a permission to live an extraordinary life. No matter what, no matter the weather, you can bring your own sunshine. As I said, you will not last forever. Please, if you need to ask, ask, because there are many people out there that can give you help. Don't go withdrawing in yourself and suffer alone. Reach out to others.
Very good, Teuta. Very beautiful message. Thank you so much for coming on my show. And I would like to thank Kalpana Kundan, who introduced me to Teuta. Thank you, Kalpana ji. And thank
Yes,
you,
we
Teuta.
thank Kalpana. Yes, thank you, Kalpana, for introducing me to you as well. We say from here, hi, Kalpana.
Hi,
we
Kalpana. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Teuta. Much appreciated. And see you next time. Thank you.
See you next time. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.